Hey everyone! Welcome back to another SOAR episode from this season's theme of book trailers for books that provide food for thought. If you haven't already, be sure to take a look at last week's episode on In Cold Blood. Today's episode is on the book Red Madness, How a Medical Mystery Changed What We Eat. The book follows the story of pellagra, a deadly disease that struck the south of the US in the early 20th century. Thousands of people, especially those who were southern farmers or poor, developed red rashes on their bodies, leading them to go insane, suffer, and even die. Scientists tried for years, but they were unable to identify any possible causes or treatments for this disease that was quickly becoming a large problem. That is, until prominent physician Joseph Goldberger got on the case. He quickly identified the 3M diet: cornmeal, meat, and molasses, foods that seemed to be the common diet for those suffering from pellagra. Thus, he concluded that pellagra is caused by a diet deficiency. He conducted dozens of experiments, such as experimenting with the diets of dogs to determine that yeast is a possible treatment. To prove to the skeptical community that pellagra was not contagious, he experimented by swallowing pellagra-infected pills, usually in the form of manure, in what came to be known as utterly disgusting but extremely beneficial filth parties. What is the real cause of pellagra? Is pellagra contagious? Is it still a threat today? How did scientists ultimately identify the real final cause and treatment? Read to find out and join this journey to solve a medical mystery. For me, this book kept me on the edge of my seat by making me think a cause or treatment had been identified, only to find out that it wasn't the real cause or treatment. My favorite aspect of this book was how it really did truly apply to real life. Want to test it out? Please go ahead and find a loaf of bread in your house and check the nutrition label for something called niacin, Niacin. You may not know what it is, but if you read Red Madness, you'll learn all about it and why it has become a part of the food we regularly eat today. This book is full of mystery, suspense, discovery, experimentation, horror, knowledge, hope, and is truly a book that I would recommend. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to leave a rating and review, and to spread the word about SOAR to help achieve its goal of promoting reading. I implore you to soar.